What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. It is Saturday. We got brand new legends, of course, in the game. We're going to take a brief look at them because while they are pretty solid cards, they're just not exciting names, and I don't think you guys really care about them, to be honest. You've probably already seen the attributes on them, but we are going to talk about the market because it's way down. You have a great opportunity to get training cheap right now. There's lots of opportunities to make coins, so we're going to go over some of those methods and talk about Team Diamonds and how they are affecting the market right now. So let's get right on into the content. If you guys find this video helpful, do me a favor, go ahead and click that thumbs up. It really supports the video, supports the channel, helps my videos get recognized. I'd appreciate it if you show me some support by clicking that thumbs up, but I do thank you guys for tuning into the video, even if you don't, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. Solos for legends every week. This is nothing new, but we're going to cover it just in case you might be brand new to the game. Very important that you play through your solo challenges every Saturday because they are only good for 1 week. If you miss out, then you're going to be missing out on these legend collectibles or legend tokens. So the 6th release of Legends today, and we have John Mackey. If you guys want to see the attributes on these cards, you can head on over to mutt.gg, of course. This card is poor timing in my opinion. It's not a bad card, but we just got Team of the Week Ozzie Newsome like 3 days ago, and they are very similar cards in my opinion. So this one would be a pass for me. Ozzie Newsome, we dropped a gameplay on that video earlier this week, or dropped a video on the gameplay for that card earlier this week. Really good card, like it a lot, probably going to be my starting tight end for a while. Also with Team Diamonds yesterday, there weren't any really good Team Diamond tight ends that came out. So in my opinion, Ozzie Newsome is still the move. And then we got Leroy Selman. This card is actually really, really good, but he's a defensive tackle, and defensive tackles aren't exciting. And also, he was in the game last year as, I think, a right end. So I don't know why he got the position change, but this card is pretty good because he has like high block shed, high power move, and he has 86 speed, which is really good for a defensive tackle. So this is likely a card that I will be picking up. I don't plan on opening up packs for him, but we'll probably try to get the card off of the auction house eventually or complete the set. Now, every time that you complete one of these legend solos, whether it's Mackey, Selman, or the legends that come out in the future, you are going to get a legend token. You're also going to get their power up. I would be doing these even if you have no intentions on getting these players because hang on to their power-ups, right? They're probably going to get another upgrade later on in the year, and some of these cards could have, you know, like free cards or something, you know, or promo cards that the power-up is going to go up in price because of that. You just never know. So do these solos, hang on to the power-ups. You're going to get the legend token, of course, that you can put towards a free legend player like in 5 years. And then also, if you complete both of these solos, you're going to get a fantasy pack where you get to get the novice edition of one of these two cards. So if there's a set you want to complete, you're basically getting the low overall card, the low end card. There's 5 cards that go into the set. You're getting the low one by completing these solos. So definitely get those done because there's just a lot of free content to earn by playing 2 solos that don't take too long. Your daily mission, you need to get 2 wins. There they are right there. They're usually half games, so you can get your 15 first downs. It just knocks out a bunch of different things in one swoop, basically. So those are the legends, but like I said, they're not incredibly sexy names. They're not going to sell a lot of packs. They're not cards that you guys care a ton about. Let's talk about making coins because I'm sure that's something that you guys want to do, right? We put out a video yesterday, and it still kind of holds true on what we're doing. To make coins is just simply one of 2 things, right? You can either complete diamond sets and go after Dan Marino, but it's going to be really expensive, and it's probably going to be more expensive after today. We'll tell you why in a moment. Or just literally go and sell everything. If you've been hoarding your gold cards, if you've been exchange set rolling upwards, that means taking your silvers and putting them up to high golds. There's a lot of coin to be made. It can get tedious, but just simply selling your cards. I want to show you guys. These are all the cards that I've sold over the last 24 hours. Tons of golds. If you got this core rookie Kyle Pitts, I think he even goes for more right now. I sold him at 38K, and I just happen to have 3 of them for some reason. I don't know where I got them. Devontae Smith rookie card, pretty expensive there for, you know, that overall purposes. So just get out there and start selling cards. Now, as far as doing the Team Diamond sets and then selling the cards from them, I don't know if that's going to be profitable anymore because if you guys were unaware, starting today at 10:30, the power-ups that come along with these Team Diamond sets are now in packs as well. So that's going to drive the cost on them. And, you know, I'm trying to get Dan Marino done. It's probably going to take a lot longer than I wanted it to because we're trying to find profit in these sets. And there's just no way that you can go in and just buy every card and then sell the diamond and the power-up and make profit, unfortunately. And them adding the power-ups into packs kind of killed that. Now, I put out a tweet yesterday basically saying this is not good. It's killing the value of the sets. And a lot of people came back at me and said, well, this is good for people who don't have a lot of coins. This is good for people who can't, you know, don't spend a ton of money. And I think a lot of people were missing the point on this, is that this is hurting you guys as well. These sets were going to be profitable to do and sell the reward cards from them, and you could actually make coins. Now, they're not, because it killed the value of the power-ups, and the power-ups are really cheap. Also, a lot of people were saying, like, the power-ups were 200 and 300K. Yes, they were for like 55 minutes, and then they went down in price. And if you take a look or took a look throughout the day, they were just slowly going down. And I think even at 70K in some situations, these power-ups could be worth that, or I don't think that's that outrageous. And also, you don't have to power up a card. Like, it's not written in stone that you can't put a card on your team if you don't power them up. You just don't have to, guys. You can put the 90 overall. Does it help? Powering up, yes, but it becomes more expensive. So my whole point that I'm trying to get at here, guys, is that now that these power-ups are in sets and also in packs, the packs are making it go down in price. I think we might start to see the diamonds go up in price because the power-ups are getting cheaper. So I'm hanging on to all the diamonds, and I'm gonna wait to sell them to like midweek because I think they will rise in value. If you guys are looking for just selling cards, right, to make coins, go through, you know, each individual team, but I'll tell you the ones from experience that are selling for a lot. If you have any Buccaneers, check on those because those are selling for a good amount. If you have any Eagles, sell those because they're good. Falcons are good. 49ers are really good. Any Raiders that you have, Raiders a big popular theme team. Raider Gold's going for like 4, 5, 6, 7K. Ravens as well because they're a popular theme team. And then I think the final one is the Titans because their theme team is really, really good this year, even though that Frank Wycheck card isn't good. People are still overpaying. So just literally, if you're not going to complete any of these sets, go in, sell the items for any team, but specifically those teams, because those are in max value right now. So tomorrow we'll be dropping a video on the cheapest way to complete these sets and see if we can make profit. I'm going to be putting out a spreadsheet for every single team. It's something I did last year and I think it was really, really helpful. So we'll be doing it again with these team diamonds. I was going to put it out today, but I want to see how prices settle now that those power-ups are in packs and probably going to go down in price, which means it's going to be harder to make profit from the sets. But we'll find out and give you guys a calculator on the best sets to do and to see if you are able to make profit from doing them. And again, I think Team Diamonds go up in price because power-ups are going down. I wouldn't be selling any of these diamonds. I completed the Bosworth set. I completed the Giant set for Phil Simms. Andre Rison is on my team. Charles Haley is on my team. I completed the Bills set this morning. Thurman Thomas. I'm not selling any of those diamonds. I sold the power-ups because I knew those were going to tank in price, but the diamonds themselves, I think they go up. I think generally everything's going to go up probably Monday, Tuesday, and we'll take a look at the current training market in a moment so you guys can get on that. Make sure you get some cheap training. Now, we did also put out another method on how to make coins, and it is still working this morning, and it's just because cards are overpriced. There is some ways to get those overpriced cards and sell them at overpriced values and make coins off of them. But we did drop it exclusively to people who are YouTube members. So some of you might remember last year we had a coin making ebook, and there was one main method that we used and it worked all year round, and it's starting to work again, which is good news. But I was hesitant on putting out the ebook because I don't want to put out something on a method that people might want to pay for that's not actually working. So we'll be adding to this throughout the year, but if you guys want to become a YouTube member, you're going to get exclusive access to different and various coin making methods that we put out. We'll still put out ones for free for all of you guys, but when there are some methods that are really good, and I know if the masses see them, they're going to die really quick, we're going to save those for YouTube members and Twitch subscribers. If you guys are a sub to me on Twitch, make sure you go to my Twitch chat, type !ebook in the chat. If you are a YouTube member, check your community section. If you want to become a YouTube member, You go to my channel just like we are here. You're going to click join. You do have to click the Stranger Gang Plus membership or Stranger Gang support. The support one is just like giving me a little bit of extra love if you guys want to. It's $9.99 a month. It does auto renew, so if you do this for 1 month and you want to cancel, make sure you do so. I don't want you to get resubbed on something you accidentally forgot about. Put it in your calendar. But if you do join for the Stranger Gang Plus membership, which is $4.99, that will give you access to my coin making ebook, and anytime we have methods, you'll get exclusive access to those videos first. We put out a video yesterday. I think it's still a method that's working really well, so go check it out. We've been able to make some good coins doing it. Before we transition over to cheap training and looking at the market, I did want to show you guys this. These are all the power-ups in the game sorted by basically highest price to low. So if you happen to pull any of these new power-ups, guys, you pull an Andre Rison, it's selling for a decent amount, right? So go check out mutt.gg for this. But as you can see, I mean, these prices were pretty similar early this morning and even late last night. And that's why I said I don't think they really needed to put power-ups into packs, because they were already tanking in price to begin with, and maybe that was because of the news of them being in packs. But they're not super expensive. They're not $200-300K like some of you thought they were in my Twitter mentions. And if you want to make some coins off of them and you happen to pull one, there they are. You can always get a player packs and exchange your cards up to the golds and high golds to see if you get lucky and pull one of them in an exchange pack. But these are the most expensive power-ups in the game, and this is also a good way to tell what sets are going for more or what items go into sets. I gave you a list of all of those teams. If you take a look, usually the higher the power-up, the cost in the power-up equals the higher cost for the set, which equals the items into the set costing more or selling for more in that case. Now on to training, which has kind of been a bit of a roller coaster, but it's down, right? So 32.09 coins per training point right now, 91s at 225K. Number one, you want to shoot for the target price or under the target price. Also, when you go to mutt.gg/prices, make sure you're logged in, because this does refresh prices every 5 minutes. But if you're not logged in or you haven't created an account, you're not going to see the most update to prices unless you actually manually refresh your browser. So make sure you do that. But training is well under 35 coins per training point. We mentioned the 91s. 90s at 163K is 32.60 coins per training point. 89s at 111K is 35.11 coins per training point. The rest of the values are going up rather quickly, and we get to the 40s really quickly. You can also do this in the reverse fashion and look at the cards that have the highest coin per training point value. 80s, 81s, 82s. Those are selling for a lot because of team builder sets, because a lot of those cards randomly go into team diamond sets. So if you have a binder full of 80, 81, and 82s, make sure you look into selling those while the prices are high. Eventually, they'll come back down to earth. Those are going to even out and probably not be as expensive. They'll stay, more expensive than they should be, but they won't stay this expensive for long. So make sure you sell those while you can, and then take advantage of these, these 89, these 88, 90 overalls. These cards are really cheap right now, which number one translates to cheap training, but number two, I would expect with a big content drop like yesterday, the weekend right now, I would expect these prices to go back up. So there's definitely opportunities to flip cards. But if anything, you want to get yourself some cheap training, today is the day, because prices will start going back up Sunday night into Monday morning. And we don't know how Tuesday is going to be with Team of the Week, but take advantage of the dips and the peaks with the market and how the market works in Madden 22. It's been the same way year after year after year. Saturdays are at their lowest. It'll start going back up. Big promo, it's at their lowest. I wouldn't really say this is a huge crash, but it's definitely low, and it's definitely opportunity to take advantage of getting some cheap training. And that's all we got for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, my name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.